What's up, everybody? What be going on, man? It's your boy Q, aka Uncle Quan. Yes, we are back on the channel with another film study, man. Yes, we are going to talk about, you see the title right now, man. We are going to talk about our boy Terence Marshall Jr., the guy that everybody in the Panther Nation has eyes on. Can Terence Marshall produce this year? We're going to talk about the potential of Terence Marshall. Not saying that he's going to be that superstar that we need on this team. We are going to figure out, can this guy have a breakout season? His back is against the wall. Can he earn a contract? He hasn't been healthy in the last couple of years, just like he has been coming out of college. He hasn't been healthy when we even drafted him. So there are a lot of questions on Terence Marshall. There's a lot of eyeballs. There's a lot of fingers pointing at Terence Marshall. Can he produce this year coming up, especially now that we have a more competent quarterback in Bryce Young, who's going to be more consistent with him, who's going to actually be able to build chemistry with him? Terence Marshall, again, can he produce? Especially when we do have wide receiver coach Sean Jefferson, and we also have our OC Thomas Brown. These are the guys that work with the likes of Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins. Can Terence Marshall be somebody else that they help produce and bring to the next level? We are going to talk about that. We're going to take a look at some of this film. We're going to look at some of his spectacular catches. We're going to look at that catch radius. We're going to look at the run after catch. We're going to look at all that stuff. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the channel as always, man. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed, man. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video to this amazing channel, man. It's going up. We are growing steadily and pretty fast, man. So I appreciate you guys being here with me. We are a small family, and we're going to continue to grow, man. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the content, man. Let's get it. All right, fam, we're going to jump into this Tampa Bay game when they came to Charlotte. We upset Tampa Bay. Nobody expected us around the league to beat this team, especially knowing how much firepower Tampa Bay had on both sides of the ball. But, however, we did start to see Tampa Bay's downfall. But we're not here to talk about all that. We're here to talk about my boy Terence Marshall. If you take a look at your screen, the bottom of your screen right here, Terence Marshall is lined up at wide out. First of all, it's 3rd and 5. There's no reason this corner should be playing this far, knowing that Terence Marshall has the speed, and all he needs is 5 yards to get to the chain right here. So if you take a look at your screen, I'm going to let this play run. Look at it. He runs right past him. Boom. Easy first down. That's money, y'all. Hold on. Let's run it again. Talk about it. Obviously, he's playing zone coverage. If you take a look, he comes up to play the flat. He's trying to push him on the inside. Terrence Marshall does get the outside leverage here, getting the easy first. PJ Walker picks that up, throws it away from the safety. He wasn't able to catch up. Nice pickup for a first down. Again, this is a guy who has great catch radius. He is able to adjust to the ball. Whatever ball is thrown his way, he is able to turn around and adjust his body. You're going to see that a lot throughout this video. All right, if you take a look at your screen at the bottom, he's again lined up in the wideout. It's 2nd and 6. Chains right here, 6 yards to go. Again, the corner is fucking up by giving him plenty of space. Showing zone coverage again. Let's take a look. Let's let this play run. Right in front of him. He knows where the sticks is. He knows where the sticks is. It's a beautiful play call. All we need is that first down real quick. Yes, we do have the timeouts to burn right here in this situation, but all we needed was in this moment was the first down. Terence Marshall, great awareness, great route, great first down right here. Moving on to the Falcons game in Atlanta. If you take a look at your screen, we got Trips bunch up here. A lot of attention is drawn over here, leaving Terence Marshall with one-on-one press coverage. No safety over top to help him out. This is a beautiful situation for Terence Marshall. You're going to see this continuously throughout this video. So let's take a look and let this play run real quick. Let's watch him beat this man press coverage. Stutter step. You see a lot of that at LSU, especially like when it comes to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. You see that little stutter step that they give, especially in press coverage. If you are not able to get your hands on this guy, he's going to fuck you up. I promise you, that is money. Easy money for this guy. Let's let this play run one more time. Again, press coverage. No help. Runs right past him. Boom. Beautiful play. First down. Beautiful throw. All right, moving on to later in this game. This is going to be a concept that you guys are going to have to get used to as Panthers fans. We are going to be running plenty of RPO, that's run pass option concepts. So, obviously, PJ Walker at the line of scrimmage recognizes that these guys are playing off. All we need is 4 yards to move the chains, first down line right here. So we're going to let this play run real quick. Let Terrence Marshall do the hard work. That's an easy pitch and catch. Easy first down. Terrence Marshall does have that yards after catch ability to get that first down. We don't need too much. Don't need to be flashy right here. Just get the first, pick up the first down, and move the sticks. All right, moving on to later in this game. It is fourth quarter. We are down by 3. Second and long right here. Again, Terrence Marshall is in press coverage. Well, he's not in press coverage. The guy who's covering Terrence Marshall is in press coverage. Safety is playing up a little bit, so he has no help over top. Let's see if Terrence Marshall can beat this coverage. Watch that little stutter step. Cross route. Boom. Easy money. First and more. Breaks the tackle. Plenty of more yards. Makes a move on another defender. Big play. Big boy play right here, man. I love this play. You're going to see a lot of this concept, and we're going to see this again throughout the video. All right, moving on to later in this game. Obviously, this is a situation where we need to continuously move the ball. They're playing quarters defense, meaning they're playing prevent defense, meaning everything is kept in front of them. They have to keep backing up. They don't want to allow the big play. Obviously, how do you beat this? You need to beat them to the sideline. You need to stop that clock, and you need to move the chains at the same time. So that's exactly what Terrence Marshall does here. Plenty of room for him to get to that out route. Beautiful throw by PJ. All right, guys, moving on to later in the season. This was an ugly game. I'm not even going to hold you. This is not my favorite game to cover. But, again, we are here to cover Terrence Marshall solely, not the Carolina Panthers and what happened in this game. We're not going to talk about it. But if you take a look at the top of your screen, Terrence Marshall is lined up a little bit off the screen, so we can't really see his full route. We're going to let this play run. This looks like an out route. I can't tell because he is cut off the screen. I do not have access to get coach's film. But right now we're going to look at this play. So if you take a look, he catches it. Looks like he's going out of bounds. He makes a quick move to turn around, lowers that shoulder to get more yards. I love that play right here, man. Just a gritty, tough play. Again, this game was pretty much already over, but I mean, 0-0 in his head, and he's showing you that he can continue to produce. All right, guys, moving on to another situation where he is in one-on-one coverage, press coverage right here, man. I feel like this is a big mistake that defenses make when you covering Terrence Marshall because, again, talking about those guys from LSU that we watch, like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, if you are playing press coverage, you better get your hands on them. If you do not get your hands on them, they already beat you at the line. So let's take a look at this play real quick. Stutter step, boom. And he gets right past him. He did not get hands on him. Jump ball, big boy play. This is his first touchdown in the NFL. I love this play by Terrence Marshall. It shows you his catch radius. It shows you his big-time ability to be able to catch over defenders and make that spectacular catch. Expect to see more of this with Bryce Young because Bryce Young is able to put the ball exactly in the pocket of the defender's hands. And I feel like we're going to see a lot more like jump ball, head top type plays with Terrence Marshall, especially playing with Bryce Young. All right, moving on to the second outing against Atlanta. They came to us this time around. We're going to talk about Terrence Marshall right here. He has, again, one-on-one coverage. He has no help because everybody's pretty much playing in the box. Take a look at this play right here. He's going to run like an end route. Boom, beats his defender. Too much room. Catch and run. After the run, man, he's breaking tackles. That's just beautiful. And he's showing you his ability right here to get that yak that we need. He's a big play receiver, and it's going to be on full display. If you take a look at the screen, at the top of your screen, he has one-on-one press coverage. Again, time after time, we're going to talk about this press coverage look and how Terrence Marshall is able to beat that press coverage. There is no safety help behind this corner, so he already is beat at the line of scrimmage. Take a look at this play. Let's let it run. Stutter step. Baker makes a hell of a throw. Catches over Peters, who's a big-time corner in this league. All right, guys, moving on to the Seattle game. He only had one catch in this game, but we're going to talk about that spectacular catch that he did have. So let's take a look at the bottom of your screen. It looks like he's in motion. We didn't see it in this full play right here. Take a look at it. In motion, defenses move with him, signifying zone coverage. And I mean, catch is just crazy, man. Like, just sure-handed. Well, I guess in this case, sure-legged. I don't know, man. But that's just a crazy play to make. That's crazy concentration. again, showing you time after time that he can pull that ball in, whether it takes his legs or whatever it is to make that spectacular catch. I love this play right here. Let's let it run again. This shit is crazy. We got it from a different angle right here. Beats that press that he had from Woolen. Look at this shit right here, man. This is crazy. Boom. Right in between his legs. Awareness is quick enough to realize that he needs to lift his legs up so the ball doesn't touch the ground. That is insane, y'all. All right, moving on to this Pittsburgh Steelers game when they came into our home. We're going to talk about Terence Marshall lined up right here at the bottom of your screen. Corner giving him plenty of space, not even putting his hands on him. Get used to seeing this concept, Panther Nation. This is a mesh concept. Terence Marshall is going to sneak right behind this slot receiver, allowing him to get free and allowing the defenders to have to choose. So let's watch this play run real quick. He sneaks right behind that slot receiver. I mean, he's wide open. Catch and run, breaks the tackle real quick. Or he didn't break the tackle. He actually drugged the tackle to that first down. And this is a concept that you're going to see over and over under Frank Reich. He was running a mesh concept a lot with the 2017 Eagles when they did win that Super Bowl. So expect to see a lot of this, especially with a rookie quarterback getting used to this system. All right, guys, if you take a look at the top of your screen, Terence Marshall is lined up right here at wideout. I mean, this is obviously zone coverage. It's 3rd and 13. Pittsburgh right now is trying to keep everything in front of them. They're playing off. They're giving them plenty of space because they're expecting to keep everything, again, in front of them. So let's let this play run. 3rd and 13. First down, he runs right past zone. This is a beautiful throw by Sam Darnold, by the way, too, because if he leaves him in stride, that safety could either pick that thing off or he can make a play on the ball. But that's a beautiful play. He throws a nice ball away from the defender, from that safety trying to creep up on him. Let's let this play run again. Runs right past that zone coverage. Wide open. Adjust to the catch. Even after he got hit, held on to that ball right here, man. On 3rd and 13. Beautiful play right here. We needed that, and he secured it. All right, guys, moving on to this Lions game. This is one of my favorite games of the season for many reasons. I mean, we just balled out, broke records, all that good stuff. If you take a look at the top of your screen, Terence Marshall, again, press coverage, absolutely no safety help. He's already beat right here at the line of scrimmage. Sam Darnold is going to recognize that. Take a look at the top of your screen. Let's let Terence Marshall run this thing. No hand. Okay, first of all, this is a free release. I'm sorry. Let me run this back. This is a free release. That's where the corner fucked up. He didn't get his hands on him. No safety help. Terence Marshall runs right past him. On that outside, Sam Darnold puts it right on the money to his outside shoulder away from the defender. Terence Marshall makes a big boy catch. Head top on the defender, man. Beautiful play right here. All right, guys, last but not least, we're going to talk about this mesh concept again that we're going to be running. Get used to it, Panther Nation. I'm telling y'all right now, because Terence Marshall was able to beat that press coverage, the defense now respects the speed of Terence Marshall, meaning they are backing up. They're playing zone coverage right here. And Terence Marshall is able to sneak behind this slot receiver to get free. Let's let this play run. Point, you got to pick your poison. DJ Moore was on the outside. They're covered up on DJ Moore. Let's let it run again. They're covering DJ Moore. You guys can see, look at him. The corner is completely out of the play. I mean, he turns and tries to get his hands on DJ Moore. The safety even tries to come up on DJ Moore. And this guy right here, he's just too late getting to Terence Marshall. This is an easy run across the field for Terence Marshall. The linebacker got sucked in to Schuba. That mesh concept is going to fuck defenses up. I'm telling y'all, get used to it, Panther Nation. I'm telling you, this is going to be a beautiful year, especially under Frank Reich. I think this team has a lot of potential. All right, guys, there you have it, man. In conclusion, I do think that Terence Marshall will have a breakout year. Don't expect anything too flashy. I don't expect like 1,000-yard season because we do have so many weapons. Frank Reich and Thomas Brown are going to look to utilize all of our weapons, not just one, not just two. So don't expect like a big 1,000-yard receiving type year for Terence Marshall. Maybe somewhere around like 600, 700, maybe even more touchdown production out of Terence Marshall. especially with Bryce Young being able to build chemistry with this guy, and expecting a lot more mesh concepts to be able to free this guy open. And again, he's showing you throughout this video that he has a very big catch radius. He can run after the catch. He can make those big time catches when we need it, especially when it's clutch time, when we need that first down on third. Just beautiful things like that. Just playing football, big boy football, and expect to see a breakout season for Terence Marshall. Again, don't expect too high, but definitely expect him to improve on the seasons that he's had prior to this season upcoming. So with that being said, can Terence Marshall even stay healthy? That is the main question around Terence Marshall. This is make or break year for Terence Marshall, so we will see. Can he play a full season? If not, I don't know. I think he's going to be out the door because obviously we're signing so many receivers, and I think we'll continue to do that for years to come, obviously to help Bryce Young out. So this is a very important year for Terence Marshall. Be on the lookout for him. Look for those matchups. I will be very, very, very excited to watch this guy in person. He, again, is one of my favorite Panthers. I mean, he's a sleeper. He's a sleeper. He just hasn't been healthy. He hasn't had a quarterback to build that chemistry with. Now that we have Bryce Young to be able to build chemistry with consistently, and if he can stay healthy, Terence Marshall is going to be a scary receiver in this league. And I'm not saying he's going to be in a conversation with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, but again, these guys are breeded from the same college. They did play under Joe Burrow. They did play in LSU. Expect to see plenty of production for years to come from Terence Marshall. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. Let me know what you guys want to see next. You guys have voted for this video. I appreciate you voting. Terence Marshall was overwhelmingly the winner, which is why we ended up talking about Terence Marshall. So I will probably put up another poll in the future, and we can talk about some more players here, guys. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Stay true to yourself. Keep being you. Follow those dreams, turn those dreams into goals, and go get it, fam. Love you guys. Peace.